All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. I'm Chris Phillips, your host, the Daily Crow of the Spurs Up Show, of course, and always. Got a lot to get into here on this Thursday. I see Austin Greer, Twan Love Kicks, Will, John Kruger, of course, Brennan M, Brian Dean. Will, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you all tuning in. Also, in the Big Cock Club Discord. Head over to the TDC Questions channel, to be sure that your questions are answered. I'm making sure you guys can hear me okay. The headphones are sounding a little funky today for some reason. Are we good? We should be good. Okay, cool. We are good. All right. Again, taking your questions, comments, calls. You guys got a lot to discuss. Great podcast drop today. We had one hell of a night last night at Tin Roof. A lot of things we can discuss from that as well. Again, want to hear from you all. Today's podcast centered around Gamecocks baseball, the Yardcocks, as we sit Michael Roth days away from first pitch. Also, I see that the whiteboard is the same as it was yesterday. I'll get that changed over the first break. Either way, we're rocking and rolling here on a Thursday, January the 20th, 2022. And again, 843-790-3377. I do want to hear from you. Guys, before we get going, I want to tell you about our friends over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm, because the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm. Guys are young but experienced and aggressive attorneys. They're both former prosecutors who used to represent insurance companies but switching sides. They both worked at larger law firms where they represented hundreds of clients at a time. And guys, they both left to start their own law firm because they understand you're not a line item or a number. You're a real human being, and you should be treated as such. They're a small boutique law firm that treats their clients like family. They're going to know who you are and treat you like a client and not a number. They handle injury cases that arise from car accidents and work accidents. Guys, do not try to take on the insurance company yourself. And involved in any type of action, no matter what it might be, the last thing that you should be dealing with and worrying about is the paperwork, the insurance company. Let the experts over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm handle it for you. They use the latest technology to make representation efficient yet effective. Again, guys, let them take care of everything for you. You don't even pay them unless they recover money for you. Rami's in Columbia, Curtis in Charleston. They handle cases statewide. They also offer virtual or in-person consultations at no charge. Guys, give them a call today in Columbia, 803-973-0304, or in their Somerville location, 843-388-3368. Or, of course, your one-stop shop, their website, dsinjurylaw.com. That is dsinjurylaw.com for more information. Again, guys, the friends are at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm. Be sure to check them out and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. Again, guys, want to hear from you. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377 here on this Thursday. Again, 29 days away. 29 days away from opening day. Also, I want to say congratulations to all those in the local area, whether you're at the University of South Carolina or you just go to school around here. You got the day off tomorrow, or at least not in person. In-person classes canceled for the University of South Carolina. So congratulations. I know Brennan M. Brennan's very excited. I believe Brennan was in the Big Cock Club Discord talking about that this morning, saying, he's got classes are canceled tomorrow, so there you go. Congratulations to you all. So, common W for the University of South Carolina. John Kruger says Georgia got destroyed last night. Did they? I didn't see that. Who did they play? What was the score, John? Let's see. Georgia last night lost to Auburn. 83-60 was the final. 83-60. Yeah, I mean, Auburn's pretty damn good, my guy. They're 17-1. I mean, I don't think we fared much greater against the Auburn Tigers. But I understand what you're saying, John. It should be a win. It should be a win. It has to be a win. I mean, we've already called for change. We've already called to the end. But, man, you lose to Georgia, you really are going to lose people. Like, really lose the fan base. So, I will tell you this. I think South Carolina will be favored. I actually do. I'll drop my prediction and everything tomorrow on the show, and I'll drop all my thoughts. But I think it's a good shot South Carolina bounces back and gets the dub. I mean, it's just one of those games you have to win. You have to win, and is, as rough a season as it's been for South Carolina, especially as rough a start as it's been for Carolina in the non-conference, in the conference, as rough a start it's been, Georgia is bad. I mean, they're 5-12 or 5-13, I believe, overall. Like, they are really, really bad. Yeah, 5-13. So they are really, really, really bad, really, really bad. So, and it's always fun to beat Georgia, and we have owned Georgia over the last couple outings. Again, guys, great podcast drop this morning. Our position unit preview series continues today, talking Gamecocks relievers going into the 2022 baseball season. And guys, I'll tell you this, by the way. That is my big question mark for this team. You know, we talk hitting. We can talk certain positions, which we're going to. We're going to break down certain positions, guys you lost from last year. But the bullpen is the big question mark for me because it's going to be a totally new look bullpen. I mean, Will Sanders was in your pen last year. He's a starter. Julian Boswick was in your pen last year. He's a starter. Jack Mahoney played such a vital role. He's got Tommy John. Jackson Phillips played a role. He had Tommy John. Brett Carey's gone. Danny Lloyd's gone. Andy Peters is gone. Who steps up? And again, I know he wouldn't mind me saying this, so I'll say it on the airwaves. You know, I chatted with Scott Wingo a couple weeks ago. Saw him out at Tin Roof. Saw him out and about in Columbia, if you will. We've had him on the show, good friend of mine, and was able to chat with Scott Wingo. And I asked him, I said, Scott, what's do you know who the closer is? Like, what's the pin shaping it be like? He's like, Chris, I don't know. We don't know right now. Those roles are going to have to be earned. Those roles are going to have to be won. And so, that's just what it comes down to. So it's, we don't really know right now. We don't really know right now. SEC baseball, what a great account that is, man. They just dropped a graphic with non-conference weekend series for all the SEC teams, highlighting the opening weekend. Mississippi State taking on Long Beach at home. Of course, the Gamecocks, our non-conference weekend series are UNCG, George Washington, Clemson, and Texas. So, pretty tough. How about this, though? I'm assuming this is tournament play. Excuse me. Assuming this is tournament play, Texas will take on Tennessee the weekend prior to facing us. So, Texas has got a tough schedule, too. I cannot wait for opening day, man. 29 days. Basically 4 weeks away. And Texas, of course, the number one team in all the land. See, Texas on a Saturday, February the 5th, they got an alumni game. Why do we not have an alumni game? Why is that? Why do we not have one? Let's see. Texas has got a 3-game series with, let's see. Did he not put that on the? Oh, okay, yeah. Wow, so Texas's schedule is very interesting. Texas, this is what Texas has. Opening weekend is against Rice, which I don't think Rice is nearly what they used to be. The following weekend, they got a 3-game series against Alabama, granted at home, but still, Alabama. Then the following weekend, they play in the Shriners Hospitals for Children Classic in Houston. They'll take on Tennessee Friday, LSU Saturday, and UCLA on Sunday. Then they come to our park and play 3 games. Jeez. I mean, their schedule is pretty brutal. John Gibbs, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you, John. I tell you what, I need to see Shane Beamer take the boys back to the Outback Bowl so I can get another hat made like this, just with the updated year and teams, because this hat is fire, by the way. This hat is fire. It's one of my favorites. I haven't worn it in quite a while. This hat is fuego, though. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Guys, also today on the podcast, one of our throwback interviews, so available to the masses. Fantastic conversation, guys. If you never heard it, Christian Walker, one of the all-timers to ever wear the garnet and black. You talk about a great career, man. You talk about having a great college career. And he's also having a great career in the majors, by the way, doing his damn thing. But you talk about having a great career, dude. A 3-year college career in which the guy hit like 320, went to 3 College World Series finals, and won 2 national championships. I mean, you can't draw it up much better unless he'd have won the final one. But you can't really draw it up much better. I mean, there's most guys, just dream of going to Omaha and it never happens. This man went 3 times. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. So, unreal. Brian Dean says that win over Florida State's looking better and better in men's basketball. Florida State, not number 6, Duke. They got to get on a win streak. Brian, does it really matter at this point? No offense. Does it really matter? Because if we don't win, it doesn't matter how good our wins or losses look or how bad they look. It doesn't matter. We're 1-4 in the SEC, man. Does it really matter, Brian? You look at our schedule. Of course, you got to win Saturday. You're playing a bad, bad, bad Georgia team. So you got to win Saturday, right? You got to win Saturday. You got Vandy at home the following or next Wednesday, if you will. You got to win that one at home. Then you go to Texas A&M, who's pretty damn good. Then you go to Mississippi State, who's been pretty damn good. Then you got to play Tennessee at home. Then you got Kentucky at home. So yeah, it's not going to get much easier. It's not going to get much easier. But, again, listen, I'm not mailing it on the season like it does. But no matter how good or bad our wins or losses look, if we don't win, doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Barry Edwards, any idea of the welcome home? No, not yet. The word on the street is Lovasier Carroll, or Lovasier Carroll, however the heck you say his name. That's the rumor. I'm not certain. Not exactly certain. So, somebody asked about Scavenger. How many TSUS athletes are we at now through the NIL? Yeah, so we've got Kai Kroger, Jackson Davis, and Kai Kroger football, Jackson Davis a swimmer. Of course, John Gilreath and Colin Burgess, both with baseball. Of course, our guy Stevie, Eric Stevenson with basketball. And now we just added today a pair of rugby boys, which I know Phil will be very happy about that. We added a pair of rugby players. I'm not sure if Phil even saw it, but our good friends Peter Blackburn and my guy Gavin Bennett, who I've actually had on the podcast because he played football. He did play football at the University of South Carolina. So really, really good stuff. Great momentum. Steven, who do we replace Frank with? BJ Mack, dude, just somebody who's willing to come bust their ass, recruit, young, energetic. Same thing I said about football, man. When people are like, who's the perfect candidate, man? Just go find somebody young, energetic that wants to recruit and can bring offense. That's really all I ask. That's all I ask. Bottom line, that's all I ask. Brian Dean says, got to have faith to the end if the end era go out with a bang. I hear you. Brian, listen, I'm going to continue to watch, break down, cheer on, all that good stuff. We're definitely on pace, though, we're definitely on pace to have – I picked us to go 6-12 in the preseason, right, in SEC play. We're on pace for that. We are on pace. Absolutely. So, is what it is. Is what it is, and we've already talked about it. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. We've talked about it over and over and over. Either way, 29 days away from opening day. Very excited for that. 29 days away from opening day. So, want to hear from you guys. Cannot wait until we actually get going with baseball. It's, it's funny. Like right now, we're kind of, and especially like the women don't play tonight. So we're kind of in the, I don't want to say the dead period, but it feels a little dead when you don't have a better product on the hardwood than we do. It feels a little dead. I know many of you, talking to you all at Tin Roof last night. It was very evident many have checked out on basketball. Very, very evident. So, is what it is, man. I get it. Totally get it. I totally get it. So, let's see. Again, guys, in case you missed it also, a lot of exciting things happening in regards to our online store, tsus.store. tsus.store. We just dropped our Gilly line, brand new John Gilreath merch. Go support Gamecock's lifting pitcher John Gilreath with his merchandise on our store. Also going to be pushing the rest of the baseball merch today. Probably going to have a promo code, a sale, if you will. Guys, again, 29 days away. You want to make sure you have all your Yardcocks baseball, all of your merchandise for opening day. Also, hey, it's never too early to start buying Clem Sucks merch. That series is going to be the third weekend of the season, so you want to make sure you have that. I'm gonna be pushing the Clem Sucks stuff and the Clem Sucks stickers and everything else very, very hard. Probably going to get a Clem Sucks flag, by the way, which is something I need to get on today, making that flag. But yeah, so never too early to get your merchandise. John Gibbs says, my question to Gamecocks Basketball Nation, is beating Clem Sucks in basketball a big deal to you? Dumb question, I know, but it's almost like when we lose that game, we turn in the season. Beating Clem Sucks should be a 1 or 2 goal in the frame. We've won twice. That gap is shrinking by the years. It is, and it's sad. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, John. Again, I think a lot of folks are only tuning into basketball season when we play Clemson and then when we play some big SEC games. Again, we're not good enough to get people to tune in on a consistent basis. We're just not, John. We're not. Lance, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in. Bad day to be a Busch Latte. Hope you had a great time in Disney, by the way. If you're still there, hope you had a fantastic time. By the way, yours truly, I'll be in Tampa next week. So leaving Tuesday, so there actually will not be a Daily Crow on Tuesday. I hate to disappoint you guys. But there will be no Daily Crow on Tuesday. What I hate, though, the way it lined up, I'm going to miss the men's game Wednesday, which, whatever. But I'm going to miss the UConn game at home. I'll be watching it, but I'm going to miss the game against UConn. So is what it is. But excited to get down to sunny Florida, take in the beach, hang out, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'll be in Tampa next week. So going to be a good time. But yeah, I mean, listen, man, again, we've talked about it a lot, so I don't want to continue to repeat myself, but we're just not good enough for people to really give a damn. We're not. And basketball at South Carolina, you have to put a product out there. I mean, listen, call it for what it is. If women's basketball went down the tube, if we started losing games, people would. Let's jump to the phone lines here.
Call from.
Yo.
To accept, press 1. To send.
What's going on? How are you?
I'm good. It's Eric Josiah. You are a crayon-eating, brick-eating, potato wedge-eating troll. Clem sucks. Clem sucks.
Are you done? Is that it?
No, that's not it.
Is that why you called him from a no-caller ID?
You have hot Cheeto dust on your belly.
Is that why you called from a no-caller ID?
How much do you like that?
Air Josiah, come on. I'm giving you an opportunity, man. Everybody's listening to you. I'm giving you an opportunity, man. Make this call memorable.
Here's all I have to say. All right. All I have to say is 30-0 Clemson. Go Tigers, baby. CLEM.
All right. I'm not going to let you finish that on the airwaves. I give you one chance, man. One chance. And see, again, that's why I allow the crayon-eating, mouth-breathing folks from the upstate to call in, because they embarrass themselves. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to say it. That's why I allow those calls. Air Josiah, have some nuts and call and not block the number. No caller ID. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. I was going to say you're better than that, but he's not. He's not. He's not. Come on, man. I gave you an opportunity. To make your mark. Anyways, taking your questions, comments, calls. Love it, man. Phone lines are buzzing on a Thursday. Phone lines are buzzing. Again, that's why I allow the Clemson people when they call in to, number one, the show is doing well. The show is doing well when you have rival fans not just tuning in but calling in. The show is doing well. But again, that's why I allow it, man. They embarrass themselves. You love that. At least we know now Air Josiah is either 15 years old or a literal 50-year-old with a baby voice. He's one of those two things. And if I had to guess, 5'9", 260. I'll give you 5'9", 260 here, Josiah.
Yo, boy.
5'9", 260. Skyler, what's going on, man? How are you?
Good. How are you? How's your day going?
It's going well, man. Just hanging out. What's up?
Oh, man. Did they ever announce who that work from home was yesterday morning?
Nobody has said anything, my guy. We're all just kind of waiting around trying to see that the word on the street is Lavoisier Carroll. I mean, that's seems to be the hot rumor, but who knows, man? I just, bro, and I'll tell you this too. I have learned to take everything you hear with a grain of salt because, I mean, I don't question people's sources and people. I tell you what, though, the amount of shit I've heard that has not come to fruition is more than what I've heard that has. So, not talking about you. I'm just saying in general, like, you hear a lot.
Oh, yeah. Same here. Everything my guy told me about football has been a lie. So,
I don't know. It just
same here.
Per sources season. I don't know. Lavoisier Carroll would be cool though. And hey, yeah, that'd be cool. Take him.
Oh man, how you feel about Saturday?
You know, I'll dive into Georgia later today and break down the game. I tend to think it's a game we will win. I just tend to think it's a game we will bounce back at home. Georgia stinks, by the way. I mean, they really suck. Like we're not good, but they suck. They suck. Really pulling for my guy Stevie to have a big bounce back game. But yeah, Georgia's 5-13, man. I mean, if they were to beat you, if you lose to Georgia, you might as well move on from Frank midseason. It's really just there's no fight left. I mean, I think Georgia's bad, and I think South Carolina will be a home favorite. I think that if I had to predict it right now, I guarantee you South Carolina's I'd say at minimum 5 or 6 point favorite at home. I think so. I think Georgia's bad, dude. They're real bad.
Are you going to the game?
I will be there. Yes, I will be there.
I might grab some tickets and come.
Yep, I will be at the game. 3:30 tip. I like that kind of like middle of the day, you know. I like that middle of the day tip. Go grab some lunch. Go over to the ballpark. My mind's on baseball. Go over to the yard. Go over to the CLA, whatever. I like the midday tip. So
you can't say yard.
Yeah, go to the yard. Go to the yard. Why not?
I might by Saturday. I'm looking at tickets now, actually.
Dude, I'm just ready for the freaking scrimmage schedule to drop. I don't know what they're waiting on.
Anyway, outside of Gamecock sports, who you got in the Super Bowl?
Man, who do I want to see win or who do I think will win?
Who do you think will go to the Super Bowl?
Great question. I mean, dude, how can you pick against the Bucks? Hate to say it. Bucks and
the Bucks got my team this weekend.
Is Joey B gonna get it done for the Bengals?
And he is my favorite NFL player.
What a legend he is.
Who's your favorite NFL player?
Bro, I'm not a big NFL guy. If I had to pick one though, bro, Debo. How can you go against Debo? I mean, Debo's the man, dude. He is the man.
He is. Do you want to talk some baseball?
Bro, whatever you like. Whatever you like.
Let me see what you post.
I'm always down to talk baseball.
I don't want to get ahead of you. I don't want to get ahead of your content. I just want to ask you a question. And, I'll let you go.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Gamecock baseball player, and what is your favorite memory by them? And mine's Christian Walker, and it's going to be the walk-off versus Coastal Carolina.
Oh, then you probably love the podcast today. We literally talked about that on the show. Today's interview is Christian Walker, which, Walker's a legend. My favorite all-time Gamecock baseball player, though, is Justin Smoke. I'm a Smoke guy. That's the first dude that I really remember, like, while growing up watching and, like, you know, I don't know, man, the smoothest guy I've ever seen on a baseball field. Favorite memory of Smoke? Probably his bomb against Clemson where he hit it literally over the batting cage or whatever in right field.
Right.
I don't know, though, man. You know, there's a lot of them with Smoke. his dinger, watch him hit a dinger against Wofford in the regional at Sarge Fry. So, no, I'm a smoke guy, man. I'm a smoke guy big time.
Who is your favorite non-Gamecock great? And mine would be LB Danforth.
Non-Gamecock great? You just mean like what? Like just kind of off the radar baseball player?
Yeah, like LB or Joy Pancake or
LB Danzers.
Like
okay.
That.
I don't know, man. I've had a lot of those guys on my show too. Joey's an awesome dude, man. He's hysterical. Off the radar guy I love to watch. Right. I'll give my boy TJ Hopkins a shout out, man. TJ's a legend. Jack Winecoop. Blake Cooper's a great. Blake Cooper's a great for sure. Certified legend. There's a lot of them, man. It's hard to pick one. It really is. Having Jake Williams in studio was incredible when he brought the rings. That was awesome. Having Jake Williams was awesome. He's such a cool dude living up in Greenville. So there's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of them.
There's just really not much to call in and say right now. Football's gone. Basketball, there's not really much to talk about. Baseball's on its way, but there's too many open holes to talk about.
Well, and here we are in the Daily Crow, my guy. The show goes on. Bottom line. There's always something to talk about for the diehard. Always.
Do you think baseball will be successful this year?
What do you deem as successful?
Do you think we host a regional, or do you think we even make a regional?
Yeah, we're going to the postseason, man. I don't understand. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand the doom and gloom of some Gamecock fans when it comes to baseball. Like, you'd have think we won 10 games last year. Like, we didn't have a bad year. By no stretch did we have a bad year.
No, but you lost a lot of arms, and you got a lot of new arms. And you just don't have.
We lost players, and we got to reload. I mean, it sounds like every other year, basically. I mean, you're going to have to replace a lot of guys, dude. I mean,
some guys.
I get it, but to insinuate that we're like some poverty program now is crazy. I think I just.
No, but I just believe that recruiting has dropped really low for Gamecock baseball. They're really making the top 25 now in recruiting. So
I guess we'll see it play out on the field, my guy. Again, that's the beauty of baseball, man, is when it comes to coaches and it comes to whatever.
Personal question.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, we have two different types of predictions for baseball, and we're both baseball guys, and I respect your opinion, and I'm sure you respect mine, and we're still going to be friends, and we're going to still go to games together and hang out at games and go eat before the games or do whatever. Just because I have the Gamecocks failing and you have the Gamecocks succeeding.
I mean, let me ask you this. So you got South Carolina missing the postseason this year. Is that correct?
I do.
Well, hey, then maybe I understand where some of your vitriol comes from because, you missed the postseason. Some shit's going to go down for sure. I mean, it's not going to be fun.
Just feel me there. Like, we got 14 pitchers on the staff, okay? 14. A lot of them are newcomers. The people coming back, I looked at every single one of ERAs last year. The least ERA is 1.50, and that was C.J. Wines, which I think he's a tremendous guy. He's going to throw the fastball really good. But my point is, we just don't have nobody with a good ERA coming back now. Wesley Sweat had an 8 ERA last year, but he's coming off an injury. I'm just like, we have nobody coming back that can say he's our lead guy, and the bullpen concerns me.
I mean, bro, my best overall. We talked relievers today. My best overall is a guy that wasn't even has never thrown an inning for South Carolina.
Who's that for you?
Noah Hall, the transfer from Appalachian State. And the only reason I listed him is that, again, not he's the one guy I've really seen extensively pitch. I mean, but dude, it's going to be a new look bullpen. There's no question. It's going to be a lot of these newcomer JUCO guys. Yeah.
That might be too harsh, buddy. And I want a successful season. I want to win. And even if we lose, I'm still going to go. I'm just that baseball guy. I love Gamecock baseball, but there's just nothing there to hold me to a winning standard right now. Hopefully we win. That's why I try to tell people my prediction could be wrong, and I want it to be wrong. But I just don't see us outscoring teams this year.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, these are the guys that are going to have to step up in your bullpen. Cade Austin, and fighting for the Sunday job, by the way. Cade Austin, Noah Hall, James Hicks, Michael Esposito, Brett Thomas, Wines, Coyne, Sweat, Gilreath. Those are your guys. So somebody
will too.
That's why Parker Coyne for me is the most approved. I mean, you need a veteran to step up, man. You need a veteran to step up.
Michael Brown. Oh, I do have the weekday pitcher. I know who's going to be the weekday starter.
Really?
Silas Slightler.
Yeah, I could see that, Sightler. Yeah.
Yeah, he is going to be the Thursday guy.
I like
Also,
Brett Thomas a lot. I think Wines throws the shit out of the ball too. So I mean, dude, you remember him against Clemson and threw it really well.
Yes, we just going to have somebody to step up and take the roles off of Danny Lloyd, and especially Brett Carey is for a tremendous loss. And
oh, for sure.
I just want to know what happened to Counter Galley. How he went from a 5 ERA to a 3 ERA to a 81 ERA last
What
year.
did he have, like one appearance last year, two maybe?
Yeah,
he pitched against Winthrop in a midweek and
got.
got hit around, and that was all she wrote for Cam. I don't know.
Exactly, but at sophomore year of his, he was a starter. And
I know.
I'm just confused, like what happened to Counter Galley?
I don't know, my guy.
Because they kind of messed with him?
Yeah, Cam. I don't know. I mean, he went from being I felt like your no doubt 8th inning guy to all of a sudden just never pitching again. So yeah,
I'm excited to see the boys back on the diamond. Do you know when the scrimmages are going to start popping up? Maybe next weekend?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm
trust
surprised
me.
they don't have one this weekend. I'm really shocked. Like super duper shocked that they ain't got one this weekend. Maybe you can just talk to your guy and get information for me, because I like to go see him.
Yeah, no, dude, trust me. I'm gonna be at every single one of them. So,
one question: if the season does fail, do you think Keatson's gone, or do you think he's retained?
if they miss the postseason, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean, I think fans are going to call for his job.
What I'm hearing is he's gone if they don't make the postseason. And Monty Lee's going out of Clemson. They don't make the postseason.
Right. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Monty came back this year, to be honest. So yeah.
So like. Usually my baseball guy is 100% correct. He's been wrong with football. Let's just be honest. He's been totally wrong with football. But baseball, he's always 100% correct. He's saying if Kingston fails this year, Boosters are saying he's no better than Holbrook, and they're not happy with the way he's recruiting and that he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I want him to succeed, buddy.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We'll see, man. Like I said, I'll hit you up when the scrimmage schedule drops. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting season, no doubt. Going to be an interesting season for sure. Skyline, I appreciate you, man.
When are you going to start talking series?
Talking series the week of opening day. Yeah, the week of opening day.
So you going to start that Monday?
Yeah, Monday will be like the full season preview show, predictions, all that good stuff, and then I'll do Thursday. We'll do like the series preview show, and that'll be every single Thursday. I'll drop the series previews, if you will. So,
are you still doing that graphic?
Yeah. I'll have those graphics every Friday. Yeah, Friday mornings. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my guy AUPPL is a legend. He helps me out with that. So, absolute legend.
Good deal. I already got my predictions, but I just talked to you personally. I'll call your personal line one day this week or this weekend, and we can talk. Or maybe I can see you Saturday.
Yeah, for sure. Just hit me up, man. Just hit me up.
All right.
All right, brother. We'll talk soon. Good stuff. Appreciate Skyline. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Guys, I want to hear from you, taking your questions, your comments, your calls, everything else on the phone lines. Really good stuff here on a Thursday, January the 20th, 2022. Great day to have a day, folks. Make sure you're staying warm. No class tomorrow. I can't text Mom. Tune in the Daily Crow, and I got no class. Love to see it. Again, 843-790-3377. More of your questions, your comments, your calls, more on the other side of the break. You're tuned in to the Daily Crow. All right, guys, we're back. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Taking your questions, your comments, and your calls. Aaron Thompson, yeah, man, we took a break. Can't believe it. Yep, sometimes it's good to have a little 5-minute or give you guys a breath. Let's see. Brian Dean says his favorite Gamecock is Scott Wingo. Yeah, Scott's a good one, man. Scott's a legend. Scott is an absolute legend. And I didn't even over the break fix the whiteboard. Gosh darn it. My bad, guys. Let's see. Whatever. Back to back. Pin the whiteboard. I don't know. Whatever. Darn it. Brack, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Brack? Noah Johns, what's up, my guy? What's up? Again, taking your questions, comments, calls, guys. What do you got? Again, 29 days away, a.k.a. Michael Roth days away from first pitch. Michael Roth days away from first pitch. Let me ask you this. Is there anybody out there who hypes up baseball season the way that we do? I mean, honestly. I'm not even trying to, talk trash. I'm just saying, I do, a full-on countdown and position unit previews, and there's no secret I love it, man. There's no secret I love it. By the way, for those who are interested, saw this on Twitter. Waka Flocka going to be at the Frat Lots Saturday, January the 29th. How about that? God, the gift that just keeps on giving. Somebody said Waka Flocka is to the South kind of fraternity lots what Billy Joel is to Madison Square Garden. Love to see that. Love to see it. Common L for the University of South Carolina. Common L. Or Common W. God, I said Common L. Common W. Common W for the University of South Carolina. Common W. John Kruger, appreciate your support, my guy. Thank you so much. I saw your order, the Yardcocks and the Clem Suck shirts. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'll tell you, man, that's probably my favorite pieces of merch, or my favorite line of merch, I should say. It's done well, but not nearly to the level that I thought or think it should, is the Yardcocks baseball merch. I love the Yardcocks logo we made. Very simple, sleek, to the point. Love it. Absolutely love it. Frats, bro. Frats. Frats. Unreal. Nobody has a better frat guy impersonation than P-Dawg. By the way, at Tin Roof tonight, in case you're interested, we're just talking random stuff here on a Thursday. Today, apparently, is National DJ Day. So going to be a big one tonight at Tin Roof. They've also apparently got Yellowstone trivia, which, having DJs and then having Yellowstone trivia, I don't feel like there could be two more opposite things. I don't know. Either way, guys, again, want to continue to hear from you, your questions, your comments. We can talk whatever. It doesn't even have to be Gamecocks. We can talk whatever. By the way, also a public signing, autograph signing at Tin Roof, February the 12th, noon to 2. February the 12th, noon to 2. Parker White, Jordan Birch, Josh Van, and Zach Pickens will all be there signing autographs, signing whatever you like. So whatever you want. Again, February 12th, noon to 2. Very excited to be there. Also, South Carolina plays Georgia that day on the road at 1. They play there at 1. So we will, we'll probably be out there. All right, let's jump to the phone lines here.
Call from
Justin.
Justin, what's up, man? How are you?
Not much. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing well, man. Appreciate you asking. What's going on?
Not much. Hey, Chris, I sent you a text message.
Did you? Did I miss it?
Yep.
I apologize if I missed it, my guy.
Yeah, you did.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I know I see it. Jermaine Burton. Are you talking about for head coach or what?
For transfer portal because he transferred.
Oh, transfer portal.
Georgia.
The receiver from Georgia. I don't know, man. I mean, are we going to get every single transfer that hits the transfer portal? I don't think so. He could help us. He could help us. So, hey, listen, if he's got interest, and obviously we still need receivers, we still need weapons, the chance to play with Spencer Rattler. I mean, maybe, who knows? But it's hard to predict, when a guy enters the portal, where he's going to go. Again, where does he have ties to? Did we recruit him in high school? I have no idea. But again, I will say this: I don't think we're done in the portal yet. I'll leave it at that.
Oh yeah, hey Chris, I don't think we're not done there because the wide receiver position, that's the position that soccer needs help real bad, don't they, Chris?
They do. I think the receivers will be much better next year. I think a good quarterback can help receivers out a lot. I think Josh Vann, very wise to come back. I think he will have his best season as a Gamecock. I think adding Antoine Wells Jr., I think maybe E.J. Jenkins will get some more catches. I think, you got Dak Joyner back, Xavier Legette. So, but yeah, I mean, the more the merrier, man. You can't have too many good players, too many good playmakers. So I was surprised Burton left Georgia. I was actually really surprised Burton left Georgia. It was sort of, that was sort of shocking. But, yeah, listen, if he wants to come to Columbia, I say bring him on. We need good players. Bring him on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do, Chris. Hey, Chris, before I go, man, I got asked about Frank Martin today. Hey, Chris, when I was listening to the way yesterday, this guy went to a ball line. He said, what's the basketball game?
When is the basketball game? It's Saturday at 3:30. We play Georgia.
Yeah, because I was listening to the way, Chris, this guy was in the ball. Do you know Heath Klein?
Do I know who now?
The guy who does the Gamecock voice, he says Heath Klein.
Yeah, Heath Klein. Yeah, I'm familiar with Heath Klein, yeah.
Yeah, he was at the bar yesterday, Chris. He was looking for the basketball game and said, oh, why you don't have the basketball game on,
You know what's funny about you bringing that up is I actually, on the way to Tin Roof, I did hear that on the radio, him talking about that, saying that was very bothersome to him, that that the game wasn't being shown in the Vista or what have you at some bar. I don't know which bar he was at, but I mean, it's what I've been saying, Justin, for weeks, is that the interest level around South Carolina basketball is basically zero, and fans have checked out. And again, that's what I've been saying for weeks, that's Frank Martin's biggest issue. It's not that you lost Arkansas, or that you lost to Florida, or lost this game, that game. It's that your fans don't care anymore. And again, people being upset and kicking and screaming and raising hell, that's not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is when apathy sets in. The worst case scenario is when people check out. And that's, again, that's where Gamecock fans, that's where they are. I mean, I had a guy last night tell me, Chris, I didn't even know we had a basketball game Tuesday until I just listened to your show when you were talking about it. So, I mean, it's how do you get people fired up again? How do you get people excited? That's your biggest question. That's the one you have to answer. Again, that's why I think you have to make a business decision after the year, move on from Frank Martin, because fans can again, they can bitch and moan and say whatever, but nobody's going to be fired up to see Frank Martin back in Columbia. Nobody. Unless you win the next 13 games in a row or however many. Nobody's going to be happy to see him back, 14, whatever. Nobody's going to be happy to see Frank Martin back in Columbia as their head coach. Nobody is.
Oh, yeah.
It's over. It's done.
Hey,
It's done. It's finished.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Chris, and the thing about this is, hey, Chris, if we don't see improvement next week, if you're South Carolina, if you're the new president, Chris, would you make a move on the basketball coach or the AD? What would that be? Would that be your choice?
Oh, you said what now? Say it again.
If a new president, I know South Carolina got a new president, Chris, would you make a move on the AD or the basketball coach?
Great question. I tweeted this the other day. It's high-key weird to me how much some people hate Ray Tanner. It is weird to me. I'm not saying he's some great athletic director or anything, but it's strange how much some people hate Ray Tanner. I would take care of Martin first. Yeah, I would take care of Martin first if it was up to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Chris. Well, hey, Chris, that's all I have to say, man.
Justin, I appreciate you calling in as always, man. Sorry I missed your text. I'll be better about getting to those. But I appreciate you calling in, man.
Yeah, it's okay, Chris. Have a good one, my brother.
Yeah, man, you too. We'll talk soon, my guy. Appreciate you. Good stuff. 843-790-3372. P-Dog says, Chris, I would bet money that your favorite word since Saturday is vitriol. I have said that a lot since Saturday. And it's, again, though, you have to explain yourself. When you're calling for a coach's job, you have to explain yourself. Just want you to know it's not personal. There's no vitriol. Because people can't separate. People have a hard time separating personal from business. They have a hard time separating that. It's never personal. It wasn't personal with Muschamp, and it certainly isn't personal with Frank. It's just, again, the relationship's run its course, man. That's it. That's it. That's it. Point blank. Bottom line. Let's see. Cole Messina has had surgery on his right elbow and will be out of action for the next 3 weeks. So, he has ulnar nerve surgery, which is the same thing Jarrett Bennett had last season. He'll only be out 3 weeks, though. He'll be ready to go by opening day from a hitting standpoint. Could be cleared to throw in as little as 5 weeks. Okay. Be excited to get him back because he's going to provide us great catching depth. Ronnie Pace, Chris, 10 years ago, I felt like Frank was the guy to make us consistent winners. And Ronnie, listen, Frank elevated the program. There's no doubt. He elevated the program. He elevated the program. I appreciate everything he has done at South Carolina. But again, when it runs its course, it runs its course. Let's jump to the phone lines here.
Call from
Robbie Davis, a.k.a. Kirk Street.
to accept, press 1.
Here we go.
To send a voicemail, press
Robbie, what's going on, my friend? How are you?
I'm doing good. I literally just finished my lunch.
I heard you had a little giggle at the start of that call. Everything good on your end?
No.
No?
I mean, everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's Gucci. No worries.
Robbie Giddy on a Thursday.
Everything's
I love it.
Gucci.
I love it, man. I love it. What's going on?
But I got a question for you, okay? Obviously, a basketball game a couple of days ago was horrible. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible, okay? Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with you. Gray has been an absolute disappointment.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like a guy his size should not be getting manhandled by some of the guys I've seen him get manhandled by.
Mm-hmm.
I would look him square in the face and be like, look, either you need to start playing like I know you can play because there's a reason why I recruited you, or you need to find somewhere else to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd be like, a guy your size, no, you need to be establishing dominance in the paint, and no one that is wearing a white South Carolina jersey or a garnet South Carolina jersey should be getting a rebound over you because of how big you are.
What about a black South Carolina jersey?
Black, garnet, I don't care. Whatever color we're wearing.
Let's say, what if it was gray? What if it was Phil's favorite gray?
Rebound over you.
I was gonna say, what if it was Phil's? I was gonna say, what if it was Phil's favorite gray? He loved gray uniforms.
Hey! I ain't gonna lie. I that's the only part. I think that's the only thing that me and Phil disagree on because I like gray uniforms. To be honest with you, especially when it comes to baseball. The gray jerseys with the black words on it, and then the black helmets. Very nice. I like it. But it's to the point now to where you would need a miracle from God to even have a shot at keeping your job if you're Frank.
Mm-hmm.
You would basically have to go undefeated the rest of the season and win the conference tournament to keep your job.
Mm-hmm.
If I was Ray Tanner, that's what I would tell Martin. Like, you literally have to basically go undefeated, win the conference tournament, and make it to the dance in order to keep your job. If you don't, you're done.
I would agree.
And I also got a baseball question for you, because I figured you could answer this. Which new and new player for the baseball team are you most excited about?
Which new player?
Yeah,
Probably Brant Belk, the Missouri transfer. I think he's going to be a stud for us. Also excited about Madden, the transfer from Va Tech. Big basher in the middle of the lineup. On the pitching side, Esposito, I've heard a lot of good things about. The lefty, I've seen Noah Hall pitch, and I was really impressed with him, the App State transfer. I am excited to see Cole Messina once he gets healthy. So, yeah, I mean, listen, I'm excited. Thad Ector in the outfield. I'm excited for this team. There's good players on this team. So,
oh, yeah, we got 29 days, baby. 29 more days, and then baseball season cranks up.
mm-hmm.
And then after that, we just go from there.
That's it. That's
and,
it. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Aside from Bell on the football team, because I think he's going to wind up having a great year this coming year, seriously. If he can capitalize off of what he did in the bowl game. Aside from Bell, who do you think could basically show what he's made of this season on the football team? I know it's really early, but I'm just curious.
You said aside from Bell, hold on, say it again now. Who can what now?
Aside from Bell, aside from Bell, because I think Bell could capitalize off of what he did in the bowl game and do really well. Who do you think could wind up showing what they're like truly made of?
Like, who could have a breakout year this year, you mean? Breakout season.
Yeah. Right. Who could, aside from Bell?
I think Xavier Legette is primed for a good year at the receiver position. I think our receivers, again, are going to greatly benefit from playing with a Spencer Rattler. I think Juju could have a breakout year for sure. I mean, I think he showed just some flashes in his freshman season of what he can be.
All he's got to do is just stay out of trouble.
Right. Get out of his own way. Defensively, you'll have a lot of young guys playing in the secondary, but God, you'd like to think Jordan Burch and Zach Pickens would blow up. I'd love to see it. I'd hope so. Jordan Strawn, after the season he had, I think could be a big-time guy for you. So at the linebacker position, I think Stone Blanton will play early and often. Sherrod Green coming back from injury. Brad Johnson.
And Stone Blanton's going to be on the baseball team too, right?
Next season, yes. He will not be on campus. He will not be on campus until this summer.
Summer?
Yeah, summer. Yeah, late summer.
And I think it would be kind of, sort of, I don't know if this is safe to say, but I think it would be safe to say that, at least for right now, it would be an absolute crunch to the gut if the women don't win the national title this year.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, that's the point you've reached, which, I mean, it might be kind of harsh, but, you know, with the team you have, man, you've recruited number one classes over and over and over, and you're number one in the country. And yeah, I mean, if you don't win it all, I mean, you know, it's a blessing, right? It's a blessing that, you know, for us, like it's literally national title or bust. I mean, that's why I've joked all season and
it's gotten to that point.
Half-heartedly said, but I'm actually
on the women's basketball team. It's national title, right?
Right. I mean, that's why I've said all season. And again, I don't think I'm saying too much in saying it, that again, our season just really for me doesn't even begin until the postseason. I mean, the regular season's whatever. We're kind of just sharpening our tool right now, sharpening our toolkits, but
sharpening the tool before the real job.
Right. I mean,
comes a calling.
Yeah.
Because whenever we get into the conference tournament and then, of course, the dance, then that's when the real job gets to going.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
And it's definitely also safe to say that Aaliyah Boston is a walking double-double.
Walking double-double. I agree. Yeah, she is. She's a beast.
literal walking double-double. Walking, running, jogging, I don't care. Like, she's just literally a double-double with two legs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because only, let me see if I can remember this correctly, only 4 players in the SEC have ever gotten, in the last 20 years, like I said before, like in the last 20 years, only 4 players have gotten 10 straight or more double-doubles. And Aaliyah Boston is one of them.
Yeah, she's a beast,
Only
man.
4
She's a
players in the
beast.
conference. I mean, how can they not guard her? I mean, it's very easy to spot her. She's got purple hair, for God's sake.
Because she's massive. I don't know. I mean, she's just a good player, man.
She's very good. Whatever Don Staley's doing to recruit these players, you need to keep doing it.
Yep, I wish the men's side could.
Whatever you're doing,
yeah.
Like whatever she's doing, she needs to teach Frank Martin how to do that, at least for right now.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Because it like seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But and also, just so you know, my dad's actually got 2 comedy shows coming up next month.
Love to hear that. Uncle Boudreaux. Love to hear it.
Yeah, he's got 2 shows coming up on the 18th and the 19th in your former neck of the woods, by the way, in Augusta.
Wow. What a place to be.
So yeah, he got 2 shows on the 18th and the 19th. I don't know where they're going to be at, but all I know is he's got 2 shows on the 18th and the 19th of February.
Right.
So.
Got you. Very good. Love that, my guy. Love to see that. Love to hear that.
All right, man. You have a good rest of your day, okay?
Robbie, I appreciate you, man.
It.
Go Cox. Gosh darn it. We appreciate you, Robbie. Love Robbie calling in. Always a pleasure. D, yeah, I really did say Xavier Legette. Yeah. I'm not saying he's going to be a 1,000-yard receiver, but could he have a decent year? His best year on campus? I think it's possible. Yeah. By the way, it was funny. Larry Gornto and I, we must think very similarly, my guy, because every time I would say a player, your comment would pop up. It was that player. Phil says, just came in to say behalf on the Carolina Rugby Board of Directors, thank you for supporting our rugby players and club. Absolutely, Phil. Absolutely. Promo code on the pitch for 10% off. On the pitch. Yeah, appreciate those guys reaching out, man. I appreciate those guys, Phil, honestly, reaching out and supporting TSUS. And obviously, Gavin, a good buddy of mine from coming on the show before. But no, I appreciate you guys, man. It's awesome and can't wait to watch some rugby. Barack in the TDC Questions channel of the Big Cock Club Discord says, let's all be honest. Martin should not have been back this year. I was a little optimistic, but it's the same shit year in and year out. Turnovers this year equals poor coaching, and Martin doesn't even look like he wants to be there. It's time to move on. The players act like they don't even want to play. Why are these guys not able to score? Last couple of years, that's the story. Occasionally get hot, but for the most part, we don't score. This turnover issue is worse than ever. Turnovers equals poor coaching. I hear you, man. I hear you, Brack. Trust me. Hey, all your points are valid. I mean, drop the mic. There ain't really much to say back to that because all your points are valid. So I hear you. Again, guys, we're taking your questions, your comments, your calls. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Appreciate you all tuning in. Let's see. Again, guys, check out the store, tsus.store, dropping a lot of new merch, including our Gilly Gilly line. Go support Gamecocks, lifting the pitcher, John Gilreath. Make sure you go support Gilly with the Gilly Gilly merch. Again, you can buy that over at tsus.store. Really, really good stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into another break. Why not? Let's jump into another break. Again, guys, taking your questions, your comments, and your calls. 843-790-3377. By the way, I was just checking the weather. Actually, we'll talk about it on the other side of the break. 843-790-3377. More of your questions, comments, calls. On the other side, you're tuned in to the Daily Crow. All right, guys, we're back. Taking your questions, your comments, your calls, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. A lively bunch today in the comments. I get it, guys. I get it. Hey, basketball's dead. Baseball's 4 weeks away. Football's in a lull. But hey, yours truly, we're still here. We're rocking. We're rolling. Hey, by the way, to all of my local cola folk, I got a question for you all, and I need your help. I need you to respond. I know good Italian, right? I know good Italian cuisine. What is the best Italian cuisine in Colombia? Like affordable, you know what I'm saying? Like not gonna break the bank, nothing crazy. I was gonna pose the question on Twitter, but I figure, hey, why not? Let's start some conversation. Favorite Italian spot? That's again, I know Villatronco is the spot, but maybe a little bit more low key. A little bit more low key. Doesn't have to be quite that fancy. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions. Would love to hear it. Might be hitting some Italian tonight. Looks like we're gonna have a snow day tomorrow. By the way, Phil, I know would love to hear the weather report. Didn't get it from Phil today. Because tomorrow we are supposed to get snow. We are supposed to get snow. Looking like tomorrow afternoon, I think. Yeah, let's see. The high tomorrow is like 36. Yeah, starting around, all day, really. 11 a.m., rain and snow showers. From 11 to 11. Columbia might actually get snow. Unreal. Unfreaking real. Again, guys, taking your questions, your comments, your calls. 843-790-3377. Again, we got a lively bunch today on the Daily Crow. Feel like y'all are half asleep today. Let's see. Again, love these graphics that the SEC Baseball, the @SEC Baseball account has dropped. UNCG, George Washington, Clemson, and Texas are non-conference, but they dropped the. How about Vanderbilt? March 4th to 6th. Vanderbilt, March 4th to 6th, plays at Hawaii. Great stuff. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the snow days got people. COVID. I see COVID's got some of you folks down and out. Prayers up to you. It's crazy. Cody Gaskins, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in. Scavenger says we need to hire Robbie for the men's basketball team. I actually got a text from somebody. Robbie for coach 2023. Put it on the whiteboard. Robbie. Robbie's got a fan club. Courtney says, watched LSU Bama basketball game last night. We need a surefire guy in men's basketball. We are heading to the abyss. Courtney, are we not already there? Kind of. I mean, already people don't care. People already don't care. So what's the difference? Brian Rhodes, Chris, will Ray Tanner give Beamer the budget to win? Yeah, why wouldn't he? I think so. Dude, I don't think Tanner's going to be AD much longer. Put it that way. Brian Lattimore, what's up, my guy? Busy week at work, trying to listen as I can. Brian, appreciate you, my guy. I'm just giving y'all, I like to just rile y'all up a little bit. Make sure y'all are awake out there. I see you're tuned in. Just like to make sure y'all are awake. Again, I know it's a slower day. It's a slower day for sure. which is why I know you guys will not mind. No Daily Crow next Tuesday. No Daily Crow next Tuesday. I'll be traveling that day down to Tampa. Going down to Tampa Tuesday through Saturday, just a little mini vacay. I got a friend that lives down there, so going to go hang out, kick it for a few days, and enjoy the warm weather, and just really get one last trip in, if you will, before baseball season. Because once that kicks in, man, my home for the next 4 months will basically be Founders Park. So figure why not get us a little trip in. We're going to work remotely. We will work remotely next week, so do not worry. Podcast Daily Crow. I'll be doing the Daily Crow live from Tampa, Florida, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Jimmy Mendio says Tampa strip clubs. Jimmy, I'll tell you, man, just to be honest, I'm not a strip club guy. Really not. Never have been. I'm not a strip club guy. So in case you were wondering about the Spurs Up show, confirmed, TSUS is not a strip club guy. So just in case you were curious. Just in case you were curious. Confirmed. Courtney says we aren't there yet. If the men's put together a win streak, fans will be back on board. Courtney, could it happen? I don't know. You got to beat Georgia. Let's start one at a time. Again, Courtney, fans just, I think, want to have a reason to be excited about basketball. I don't think fans, again, it's not one of those situations where it's like, well, fire Frank because we dislike him. It's more so fire Frank because your program is on literal life support. Fire Frank because nobody cares anymore. Fire Frank because the program's dead. People just don't give a damn, Courtney. I mean, that's why, like, yeah, Travis Lee, per source, is not a strip club guy. You are correct. We got a text here. 8 baseball teams in the SEC ranked in the preseason top 25. How do you think we fare this season in conference play? Again, the week of opening day, that Monday, I will drop my full predictions, guys. I'll go series by series. We'll do that. So I'll go series by series, but I actually think the SEC schedule is more favorable than it was last year. Last year you took on Arkansas, you had to go to Ole Miss, you had to go to LSU. Your schedule's much more doable this season. I mean, I believe you get Alabama at home, you got Ole Miss at home. Let's see, I don't have to guess. I'll just pull it up. Let's see. Here we go. So your SEC schedule: at Tennessee, Vandy at home, at Mizzou, Georgia and Ole Miss at home back-to-back, at Auburn, Bama at home, A&M on the road, who was bad last year, Kentucky at home, and then at Florida. So I think it's very doable. I mean, when you look at what you had last year versus this year, I think it's very, very doable. Bro, the West is insanely loaded. The West is insane, dude. I mean, it's crazy. Crazy how good the West is. And Arkansas, by the way, losing Ace Pallett for the 2022 season due to Tommy John. How about that? Hate to hear that. Even though they're an opponent, you do hate to hear that. I mean, the West is Arkansas, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, LSU. These teams are all ranked in the top 10. They're all in the top 10. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Again, guys, a little bit of a cloudy. Let my guy, let's see. Noah John said, the rain's got him tired. Wake up, my guy. Wake up, my guy. We're doing the damn thing today, my guy. We're still doing it today. Let's see. Noah, I'm doing my best, man, to keep you awake. I'm doing my best. Again, I asked a question. Nobody responded. Best Italian cuisine in Colombia. That won't break the bank, also. I mean, again, I know the best Italian cuisine. It's at freaking Villatronco, which that actually sounds delicious. It really does. Villatronco sounds incredible. I haven't been there in so long. It's a great spot. Noah Johnson, the Daily Crow keeps me going. I try, my man. I try. Now, you guys keep me going. You know, I think about it too sometimes. You know, because doing the Daily Crow, committing to doing a live show noon to 2, you know, that's a level of commitment. You know what I mean? That's an obligation, right? Like, I mean, there's no not showing up to the Daily Crow. And again, I love what I do. It's fulfilling. I truly do love it and have a passion for it. But, you know, I tell people, again, it's like, what's really, really cool is the relationship that we've built. The relationship that we've built. Those who tune in the Daily Crow each and every single day and rock and roll and support and everything we do and buy the merch, all that good stuff. But you guys you hold me accountable. You hold me accountable, right? I know there's people that depend on our content, that look forward to our content. And so, you know, it's a cool relationship. I'll say that. That's a cool relationship. That is a privilege that people look forward to the content in that way. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all sincerely. You know, it's funny, man. I joke with people, but it's probably true. If there ever came a day where, let's just say like tomorrow, I just didn't post and didn't make content and didn't show up for the Daily Crow, people would question if I was alive, straight up. So, but that's not going to happen. We're here rock and rolling every single day. Gamecock Fanatics says, will the Gamecocks baseball team be at least 15-2 before SEC play? 15-2, good God. Again, I got to pull up the entire schedule. So you're expecting South Carolina. Let me see now. Are there 17 games for SEC? Is that right? 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 12. I counted 16. Whatever, 16, 17. But you're saying that South Carolina is going to sweep UNCG, George Washington. They're going to win every midweek game. They're going to, at minimum, take 2 of 3 from Clemson. You probably got a sweep in Clemson and then losing, or maybe lose one to Clemson, lose one to Texas. That would be a dream start, my guy. That would be a dream. That would be a dream start. I mean, no doubt you should win the first 2 series of the year, right? UNCG, George Washington, you should take business. You'd like to sweep at minimum one of them. You'd like to sweep both, right? You'd like to sweep both. Clemson is a series I think definitely you should expect to win, no doubt. It's a series you should expect to win. So 15-2 or whatever, 15-1 or 14-2, whatever. Be a hell of a start, man. That'd be one hell of a start. I'd take it. I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. I would take it. Guys, we're going to jump into another quick break here. Again, taking your questions, your comments, your calls, 843-790-3377. I want to continue to hear from you, everything here on this Thursday. Bundle up, hang out at the house, cut the Daily Crow on, or give us a call. Why not? 843-790-3377. Appreciate you all tuning in. More of your questions, your comments, your calls, and more on the other side of the break. You're tuned in to the Daily Crow. All right, guys, we are back. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Again, guys, quick reminder, check out the podcast that dropped this morning, episode 581, breaking down the Gamecocks, relievers heading into 2022 baseball season. I tell you what, today's show is really interesting because the relievers are such a question mark. I mean, bottom line, the relievers are such a question mark. Yeah, so who's going to step up, man? Who's going to step up and fill those roles and, you know, make an impact? Bottom line, who's going to claim a role? Who's going to go win a job? Who's going to go win a job, as we say? Who's going to go win a job? I tell you what, man, I actually bought one last night, a Tin Roof hat, if you will. I bought a Tin Roof hat. They're awesome. My guys at Tin Roof are crushing it. The hat's super dope. I'm such a hat guy. I've got so many. I love a good cap, dude. I love a good cap. Love a good hat, man, for sure. So, if you ever wondering what to get me for a gift, per sources, love a good hat. Love a good hat. Things a little quiet on the home front today in regards to the Gamecocks, if you will. Not much going on. Cole Messina out for 3 weeks or so. Cole Messina out 3 weeks or so. Should be okay, though. Let's see. Noah Johns is going to try to get to a game this year. I need to get back to Founders. Haven't been in a couple of years. Noah, definitely come out, man. It's. I tell you, we're very fortunate. I don't know. I hope we don't. I hope fans don't take it for granted. We are very, very fortunate to get to watch baseball at such an incredible ballpark. Founders Park's incredible. I tell you what, though, what's wild, man, is the facilities arms race in the SEC. You know, how many years before we've got to upgrade Founders Park? Because every other ballpark is upgrading, it seems. Every single one of them. So it's wild, man. Absolutely wild. Let's see. Best ballpark in the nation. I tell you what, man. I say that, but we're all biased. The dude at Mississippi State. I've never been, but the only thing I wish that our ballpark had more of was more of a college-y atmosphere. You know, our ballpark, again, it's almost so nice that it removes sort of the, like how Ole Miss has the fans in the outfield, and Georgia's got the greenhouse in right field, and, you know, yeah, I wish we had a little bit more of a college-y atmosphere, but I mean, yeah, Founders Park's incredible. D says, what do you think the chances of us getting one of the Georgia guys in the portal? Never doubt Shane Beamer. That's what I would say. Never doubt Shane Beamer, man. As he's shown, never, ever, 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 ever doubt Shane Beamer. So. Noah John says, I just said that because that's the only one I've been to. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I haven't been to the dude. Let's see. The only college baseball stadiums I've been to were Founders Park and Doug Kingsmore at Clemson. I guess those are, those are the only two. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like, I mean, I myself played at Winthrop. I played at Winthrop. I'd like to get down to Charleston this year, go down to Joe Rowley Park. I've never been. I've actually never been to Charleston, that ballpark. So would love to go. I tell you what I can't wait for either is the Columbia Fireflies to come back, man. Those games are fun. Anyways, guys, want to continue to hear from you. Questions, comments, calls. Again, nobody has answered me, which is very annoying. Best Italian cuisine in Colombia that you like, that is affordable, that's, not going to break the bank. I mean, we all know good Italian spots that are like 20, 30, 40 bucks a plate. Does anybody have any good suggestions? Just curious. Anybody got any good ones? If not, whatever. It is what it is. Big Carrabba's guy. Go to Carrabba's. God, I mean, I don't know what that says about you. I'm not saying it says anything in a bad way, but Carrabba's. I mean, yeah, it is Italian cuisine. I mean, I might as well just go to freaking Olive Garden. Like, nah, bro. We gotta go a little more local than Carrabba's, my guy. Chiano's on 2-notch. Okay. Bro, if you think I'm going to Eddie's for dinner, you're crazy. Unless it's 4 a.m. Chiano's. I have heard of this place, Chiano's. I might have to go there. Food looks banging, dude. Yeah, and it's like $13. Yeah, this might be the spot. That might be the spot. Might be the spot. I mean, Villatronco is my go-to for Italian, but I'm not trying to like go crazy. I mean, you can go into Villatronco and drop $100 in a minute, very, very easily. So, again, guys, appreciate you all tuning in. How are you all gearing up for the potential snow day tomorrow? I don't have high expectations. I don't have high hopes, unfortunately. Probably going to let us down again, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? We shall see. We shall see. Brian, I will definitely hit you up. I talked to the Carolina Ale House folks. We're extending our partnership with them. Going to be doing watch parties and all that good stuff. I told them, Brian, that people had been requesting we go up to the Myrtle Beach location. So definitely going to try to make it happen. So when I'm in Myrtle, because I think it's going to happen, when I'm there, I will no doubt hit you up and we will go. I will no doubt hit you up and we will go. Let's see. Yeah, Noah John's Villatronco's awesome, dude. Awesome. Again, it's weird. It's weird how slow today is. Really, truly, it's weird. It's weird how slow today is. But either way, we're here. We're rocking. We're rolling. So. Again, guys, you can call in, text in, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Again, Robbie Davis for head coach. Why not? Robbie Davis for head coach. Also a quiet day from P-Doc and A-Raj. I don't know what's going on with P-Doc and A-Raj today. What they're up to. But, again, Gamecocks taking on Georgia Saturday at 3:30. Yours truly will be in the building. Going to be an interesting game. Again, I think South Carolina will be favored. I expect them to be favored, and we've been talking a lot. Oh, that's a must win. That's a must win. And they're all must wins at this point from here on out. Boy, oh my goodness. If you want anybody to show up or pay attention for the rest of the year, you got to beat Georgia.
Call from
Brian Lattimore.
Let's jump to the phone lines here. Brian, what's going on, my guy? How are you?
You seem so bored, man. I had to call in.
I mean, I don't know if bored's the right word, but I call it for what it is. It is a little bit of a slower day, not a lot going on. Shane Beamer's hard at work behind the scenes, but, you know, when we talk baseball in the pod, but, you know, just a little bit of a slower day. It's all good. It's fine. You know, we have some chaotic days. So these kind of days are nice every now and then where it's, you know, we're just kind of going throughout that. I feel like the weather's kind of lulling people to sleep a little bit, but I'm good, man. I appreciate you calling in. For sure.
Of course. Yeah, Shane Beamer and I have got a lot in common this week because I'm hard at work behind the scenes too. You know, a lot of weeks I have
Love that.
slower days. You can kind of socialize during the Daily Crow and stuff. But, you know, this week's been kicking my butt. So.
Oh, for sure. No, yeah, no doubt. No, hey, I'd love to hear it, man. Love to hear it.
But I had to slow me a few minutes. I figured I'd call in. I'm gearing up for our winter storm, you know, over here in Myrtle Beach. You know, the only winter storm we're going to get is probably rain. You know,
Yeah.
talking about maybe.
I was going to say, are they expecting snow up there or no?
We don't ever expect snow. Even when they call for snow, we don't expect snow.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, there's like no on-campus classes tomorrow. Schools have been canceled. It's funny. I'll tell you what, though, the funniest thing is I've obviously got friends from up north, northeast, whatever, and they always are laughing at us and commenting on, oh, they're shutting everything down. It's like, let us enjoy the quote-unquote snow day. Like, sorry you live in the ice box of the country. That's where you're from. So we're gonna enjoy taking the time off, and yeah. So I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean they have a lot more resources to deal with it than we do. You know, we don't have a ton of salt trucks and everything running around to, you know, keep our roads good. So you know we go, and plus they don't have to deal with a lot of ice too. That's really what we get around here. Is, you know, it doesn't really snow, it ices.
Yeah,
and you don't want to be on the road with no snow tires when it's got, you know, nothing but ice.
Snow in the South is as rare as college football national championships in the North, meaning that never happens. So,
very, very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I live literally on the beach. You know, I get to sit here and look at the beach every day. So, you know, expecting snow here, especially right on the coast, it's a very, very rare occasion. So,
yeah.
But, you know, I welcome it. You know, if it's going to be cold, I at least want to have something to look at for a little while. You know, we don't ever expect it to last very long. So.
Right, for sure. No, for sure. For sure, my guy. Well, yeah, I appreciate you tuning in, or calling in, I should say, livening up the day a little bit. So why not? But it's a great day to have a day. But again, sometimes these slower days are good for the soul, if you will. And as I told people before, you know, over the summer, because I mean, we continue to do this over the summer, obviously. And, hey, those who are tuned in on days like today, these are the real ride or dies, man. Anybody can tune in a Monday after South Carolina wins or loses a football game, but days like today, that's what separates the best from.
Yeah, I mean, I won't pretend to lie to you, but, you know, I'm a diehard football fan. You know, I can talk anything there is, you know, talk football. You know, baseball, I like baseball. I'll watch the games. I wouldn't consider myself a diehard, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially being in Myrtle Beach. It's not like I can go to every game. You know, I try to get up there, you know, a handful of times a year to go see a game with my dad or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's fun. But I have a couple of baseball questions. So, been trying to follow a little bit, but I know in the years past we've been kind of, I don't know if reliant is the right word, but, you know, we have an emphasis on really trying to hit the ball, you know, put the ball in play. Do you think we slow that down and go for a little bit more, you know, bunt heavy, advance the runner type play this year?
I don't think we're going to go bunt heavy. I just, man, that's really not how you win games anymore. It's not a part of the culture of baseball anymore. I mean, it's all about hitting the 500-foot homer and throwing 97 miles an hour. Again, with that being said, I don't think if you were to, and this is just me speculating, but I think if you were to talk to Kingston and that staff, the goal's not to just completely eliminate the home run. The goal is to just be more competitive, I think, against the top arms. I think the goal is to be a tougher out, be more productive, situational hitting. That was the thing I thought we really struggled with. But I don't, you know, you don't want to just completely eliminate the home run. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think having the ability as a team to change the game with one swing of the bat, that's a positive, not a negative. But you need to be more productive, bottom line. So I think we are, and I think the guys we've added, the sticks we've got in our lineup, I think that will be the case. I think you're going to see much better barrel control. I mean, I think the numbers will drop, but the home run numbers will drop. But that was going to happen either way. I mean, you lose a guy like Wes Clark. I mean, there's not another Wes Clark on this team. I don't think. And that's okay, though. You know what I mean? That's okay. I mean, the question is, would you rather have a guy hit 300 with 10 home runs or hit, 240, but he has 25 bombs? I mean, it's, you're trading off there. So we just got to be more productive at the plate, more productive, be a tougher out. When you're facing these top arms in the SEC, like I said, man, you got to be able to scratch out 2-3 runs. And just too often last year, we were leaving guys on base and striking out in critical situations. And that's really what bit us in the postseason, man. That's what killed us in the postseason. I mean, you think of that Old Dominion game, that one still haunts my nightmares. That's, no excuse for us to lose that ball game. And we just couldn't get the job done with guys on base, and that's why you lost. So I think there's going to be more emphasis on that. I don't think we're going to be like heavy bunting. Maybe we'll see more of it. I think we'll see more of it, but I think we're going to be a gap-to-gap, line drive, type of club. You know what I mean? But the homers, I don't think the homer is going to go away. We're still going to have guys that can hit the home run, but hopefully that's going to be accompanied by guys who are really productive in key situations also.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything more frustrating than when you get, bases loaded or, second and third base and you just strike out. There's nothing more frustrating than that when you have, runners in scoring position and you can't capitalize, especially whenever you go up there and you get it, on your first out or something, you got second and third, no outs, and you can't get a single run. It's like, you're not going to win very many games against good teams that way.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know if you look at it as an intangible, but, situational hitting, I don't know if you can teach that. You just have to have those people that can kind of rise up in those moments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, being a great team is just, it's pitching, defense, and timely hitting. That's the biggest thing, timely hitting, not just hitting, timely hitting. So it doesn't matter if you scatter 10 hits. If you can't get that knock, if you can't get a guy in with less than 2 outs at second or third, doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Doesn't really matter. So that I can think on numerous occasions last year where that hurt us. I think at Tennessee, I think we were down 1 or 2 in the final inning, had 2 guys on, nobody out, couldn't get them in. I mean, it just can't happen, man. So having timely hitting, not striking out in key situations, I think those are all things we're going to see improve. They have to improve. I mean, that we obviously know what the issue was last year. You hit 220 in SEC play. It just can't happen. It just can't happen. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I still remember going up to some of the games with my dad, 3 or 4 years ago or whatever, and, everybody likes to heckle pitchers, this, that, and the other, but I still remember one specific game. I couldn't tell you which game it was, to be honest, at this point, but I remember going up there, and my dad, he started this trend where, we always sat, on the first baseline, and, if you get a right-handed pitcher, he has back to the first baseman, so you can't see him. And still remember my dad one day would yell out to the opposing pitcher. He'd be like, "There he goes!" And we had somebody on first base, and pitcher freaked out and threw the ball over the first baseman's head. And, benched the runner. So that's something we like to do every time we go. Is every time there's a right-handed pitcher, we scream, "There he goes! There he goes!" Try to get the pitcher out of whack.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Rowdy Roosters will be doing their part. I can assure you. The Rowdy Roosters will
I look forward to hearing it.
Yeah.
I would be there every game if I could. That 2.5 hour stretch from Myrtle Beach to
that's tough.
Columbia
That's tough. Yeah, it's pretty tough. But no, the Rowdy Roosters will do their part, man. I can assure you that.
Maybe one day I'll move up to Columbia and I'll join the squad.
Why not? We'd love to have you, Brian. We'd love to have you. Hey, man, like I said, appreciate you calling in. Let's definitely chat soon, and hope you have a great rest of your day, my guy. Appreciate it.
Right on, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Great stuff. 843-790-3373, guys. I know it's a little late for one, but we are going to squeeze in one final break. One final break here. Again, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Want to hear from you on the other side. You're tuned in to the Daily Crow. All right, guys, we're back. 843-790-3377. Final 5 minutes or so here on the show. Let's see. John Kruger says, Spencer Rattler going to ball out, per sources. Per sources. P-Doc says, word on the street is Lavoisier Carroll is the welcome home. And Austin Greer says, it's confirmed. Well, confirmed but not confirmed, if you know what I mean. Per sources season. Per sources season. My guy, Austin Greer, coming through in the clutch. Love that. Appreciate you. The Gamecocks are ranked 6th in the transfer rankings, by the way. LSU number 1. How about that? LSU number 1. Let's see. Here's a funny headline for you. Man donates his kidney to save the life of his girlfriend's mom. The girlfriend dumps him a month later and marries someone else. Sheesh. 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 Austin Greer says, Chris, we just got the best DB in the portal. Again, you said it's confirmed but not confirmed, correct? So it's not actually out, correct? That'll be a big pickup, man. That'll be a big, again, he was a hell of a player. Hell of a player in that recruiting class. So, SC Football 2, per sources, baseball is 29 days away. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Justin Warren, what do you think about the baseball team not in the top 25? Ready for baseball for sure. You know, Justin, do I agree? No. No, I don't agree, but it's not shocking. It's not shocking. I mean, you know, you lose the amount of guys we did. You lose the amount of arms, especially. You lose Clark. You lose, Brady Allen. It's not totally shocking. It's not totally shocking. So it is what, dude, here's the thing. The top 25, those preseason top 25s, I respect the hell out of what Kendall Rogers says and Aaron Fitt and, going to have those guys on the show, but it's not the end all be all, man. Listen, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I want to get back to a point where preseason ranked top 10. I want to get back to a point where preseason ranked, highly, but you got to go earn that, I guess. You got to go earn that. I'm surprised we're not getting a little bit more benefit of the doubt, but it is what it is. So, it's not something I'm overly concerned about. I'll put it that way. Not something I'm overly concerned about. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. So, and appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Like I said, quick reminder, check out the podcast that dropped this morning, episode 581. Breaking down the Gamecocks relievers heading in the 2022 season. Also, a great conversation, great interview with former South Carolina first baseman Christian Walker. A free interview today because this was a combo we had back summer of 2019. Really good stuff, man. Christian Walker, an all-time legend, obviously. So, again, definitely check that out. Also, guys, tsus.store. We've got brand new pieces on the store. All new baseball merch. A lot of our baseball merch, our Gilly merch is out. We're working on the Burgie Barrels merch right now. Yeah, what else? Basketball game, obviously, this weekend. I'll be there. 3:30 tip. And, no class tomorrow. No in-person classes for all those who that may impact positively. No in-person classes. A lot of you probably don't have work tomorrow, which is cool. So, going to be a fun weekend, going to be a fun day, maybe a snow day tomorrow, who knows. But the Daily Crow will continue to rock unless, fingers crossed, knock on wood, this doesn't happen, unless some power outages happen around Cola, who knows. And now we got P-Doc and Austin Greer arguing in the comments about which position Lavoisier Carroll's going to play. So, there you go. I don't know. Who knows? Justin Warren says, our little girl is due in March, so baseball is going to be watched on TV a lot this season. I'm going to try to go as many as I can for her due date. Justin, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Congratulations. Really, really good stuff, man. Yeah, hope to run into you at some baseball games, Justin. Hey, at least, Justin, you got to tell your little girl to hold off for Carolina Clemson. You got to come to the Carolina Clemson series. Rowdy Rooster tailgates, my guy. You got to be there. You got to be there. Either way, guys, hey, appreciate you all tuning in. Like I said, check out the podcast that dropped this morning. Of course, podcast, Daily Crow, rocking and rolling tomorrow. As usual, we'll talk the game Saturday against Georgia. Like I said, in the meantime, talking Yardcocks today, 29 days away from first pitch. Breaking down the relievers. And again, a huge question mark for this team. So, again, an exciting show. And, yeah, just stay tuned to all the content that will be released later today, all the graphics, all that good stuff. Again, guys, it's 2 o'clock. I'm out of here. Appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you all so much for the continued love and support. You guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.